Shalom, it's the huge zchut to have Rabbi Shabtai Gan, a precious Torah learner who was so lucky to have in the city of Shemesh in Israel to share some wisdom over for Purim over here, for the day of Purim over here. Massive zchut.
Hi everybody, I wish everybody a happy Purim. There's a story I heard last night from Rabbi Shabtai Gan in the name of the Chidushei Arim. Chidushei Arim is one of the earliest Admorim of Gur back in Europe. There's a story of a certain person who had the Yetzer Hara. He wanted to sin. He fought, and finally he said, "You know what? That's enough. I'm going to do it." He gathered his money and he went to a different town to do something with something that requires a lot of money. You figure out what sin he was going to sin, and he was all excited already, all dressed up with the perfume and everything, and he's going on his way to his destination. He stopped at a certain town because he heard a lot of noise. He was screaming and crying, and he stopped. It caught his curiousness, and his curiosity, and he wanted to see what's the cause. Maybe he can help. He inquired inside, and he understood what was it. There was a non-Jewish landlord who was about to kick out a widow and her orphans because she unfortunately wasn't able to keep up with the payments 6 months backwards, and he's had enough, and for a goy, that's enough for him. And she was crying. He says, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I don't care anymore. It's time to go. And she's crying, and screaming, and people are gathered around to see this scene of the Chilul Hashem. And he says, "I'll help you," even though he was all geared up on doing his sin. He took all his money and gave the landlord and said, "This is for the 6 months owing, and for a year ahead." It was a lot of money. He wanted to spend a lot of money, and out of nowhere he got the courage to overcome all his urges, and he gave the money with a full heart, and he went back to his town. Now this story, as you can understand, made a lot of noise in Shemayim. In the upper heavens, it shook the heavens, how somebody was so geared up, so much looking forward to sin, and he gave up so much money and gave up his urge to sin. And in Shemayim, in the heavens, they want to give him a big reward. What was the reward? This person is so powerful, is able to overcome his urge. They said, "We're going to give the power of bracha, the power of blessing. Whoever asks for a blessing for the rest of his life, the blessing will be granted immediately." And this was a well-known thing in Europe. Even the Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh, he knew about this. He used to send people, to get a blessing for this person. Now, on the other hand, the heavens knew that we can't have every single blessing granted, because then everybody will go to him, and then Mashiach will come, and it'll be the end of history. So in the heavens, they decreed a contrary blessing. A contrary decree. The what? That he should be a drunkard. So being a drunkard, he won't be able to give blessings all the time because he is too busy drinking. So it was, but the Baal Shem Tov knew about it, and he used to send people to get a blessing for him, to catch him in between his stupors, as they say. And so it was. He used to drink all day, pass out. In between passing out, he used to give a bracha, and that was his life. What do we take out of this? You may understand, says the Chidushei Arim, that's the story of Purim. The story of Purim, the power of Purim, the blessings, and the power of asking Kodesh Baruch Hu on Purim to be blessed, for the redemption. The power is so great, and to contradict that, we're blessed with the mitzvah of eating and drinking and some eating some more, and the key to succeed in Purim is to remember that in between your stupor to ask the Kodesh Baruch Hu for all the blessings in the world. First of all, for the redemption, for all our beloved, for the soldiers to come back safely, for all the captured. So there will be peace in Israel, and everybody should come back to practice our religion. And we should really be in peace with ourselves, with our wives, with our children, and the Kodesh Baruch Hu should have peace in the upper heavens, and Shalom Al Yisrael. Happy Purim.
Amen.